Okay, welcome back to Will to Power and Alpha Centauri. We are about to finish the game, I think. Maybe this episode, and let's see if we can finish it. Also, we talked a bit about balancing, and Fungus lost one energy everywhere, but he introduced a cool thing. So reverse and resources will work under Fungus. So instead of 7 energy that we had before, we now have 5. But on the reverse, you have 6, right? Yeah, 6 to 6. This is a river tile. So like it matters when you have a fungus, it matters to build rivers. I think it's a cool addition. So there is reason to terraform rivers and use them. And then these resources will also work. So it says 7 to 5. Yeah, see, 8 to 5, so 6 food and plus 2 from the nutrients. These resources are always plus 2, so it's not like big of a deal to have it worked. So minerals here, they would not be active, but it's 5, 6, 4. 5, 4, 6 style now with this change. So kind of cool. Usually you will want actually to remove the fungus and build a mine, but for this specialty like fungus strat, then they are not wasted. Then also river works. And then there was another interesting change, and I like this one more than what it was before, I think. So recycling tanks, there was a discussion on Alpha Centauri Discord, and people said that they like the lore with recycling citizens into tanks to produce some resources. And then the dev came up with the idea that the more citizen there is, the more resources it produces, which is interesting. So in Will to Power, recycling tanks was giving 50% minerals, and that's now off, and it's actually made to produce 1 of each resource. And for large bases, it actually produces nicely. See? So this is base tile, it's 5 for 7. So if you have recycling tanks, I think like at 1 population or 2 or 3 population, I'm not sure, it gives you 1 food. Then when you get new pop, you get 1 mineral, and then when you get new pop, you get 1 energy, and then it keeps going 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And in very large bases, like 17 base, it is now 868, which is cool. In 13 base, it is 668 here. You get extra energy depending on what you have, but let's find the smaller base. 657 in this one, 11 pop. I have big bases now. And this is like one of the reasons why did we want this. It's because this is a base without recycling tanks, and the worst tile is the base tile, which is weird, like see, 213. So now when you build recycling tanks, it will be nice scaling bonus. So let's keep going. We need a couple of more techs and a secret project to win the game. And we research, I think probably last conquered tech in 2 years. We are in war with Santiago, but we will ignore her. And lastly, I wanted to actually try Psi Gates. I forgot how they work, so let's build 2. So Psi Gate here, it's a teleport, it says in description. So in Stellar Shade, and I will build 1 here. Or let's build 1 in Lindsley. No, it's Cyber Factory. I will put it here and rush it after this. So Bunker and Stellar Shade. So we should be able to teleport from this base to this base, and I believe the unit needs a turn to teleport, so you cannot teleport and move, but we'll test it. Okay, that's the turn. Let's go. Turn complete. Space elevator. Okay. So these guys are moving. I guess maybe she's attacking Santiago or pirates. Underwater. So this is this base. Okay. I guess they will all lose population. We are strong. So I'm not sure if governors will fix these bases. I guess they grew. You can just click on base tile to fix the bases. I just pressed hold on lots of units and just tell them not to move. So Psi Gate here, let's rush it. Gonna test Psi Gate. And we are researching new tech. Nothing really happened. I'm not gonna be rushing anything. Fletched system, I don't mind. Let's keep going. Santiago bombarding. There was also one other player commenting a bit what AI builds and how it moves units. So there was some kind of pathing bug, which also influenced on what AI builds. But it's it's always work in progress what AI builds. So the game is trying to improve it. Well, this is some philosophy of Miriam. Singularity laser 25. Oh, this is there is a stronger weapon, I believe. Wasn't it some kind of string something? No, this is super OP project. Quantum converter is 50 minerals in every base. But we don't really need it, so I will ignore it. So I guess we need one more conquer tech, I presume. Yeah, 96. There is one more. We are now researching one of the discovery techs. So let's see. So we have a bunker 118 and a stellar shade. So it's shifty Psi Gate. So once when you're once when you are in the base Psi Gate, and you can select which one. Okay, bunker. And you can even move. It's stronger than I thought. I forgot about that. So I say I want you to go and shifty. Psi Gate has already been used this turn. That was the restriction. Okay. So you can only send 1 unit at a time. Okay, that's, I don't know, that's reasonable, I guess. So you cannot like move 10 units immediately from here to here. That's a balance thing. Well, 1 unit seems awfully little. But okay, I won't complain. Let's see if we can kill this guy. Yeah. We have strong bombardment units. Bye bye. We destroyed 10 units. Oh my god. So they moved 10 units here to bombard us. Oh. I could not even take this base. Let's try this way. Maybe we can... Should I destroy this? I'll try to use artillery, let's see. I'll use this unit, destroy enhancements, sensor array. ATM, okay. Let's use worms. Yep. You're a murderous abomination, Deirdre. When I'm finished with you, ha ha ha. Victims of your atrocities will revel in your suffering. This is because I have actually used a genetic plague to weaken her bases. She moved her units out, that's why she's weak. Look at this. So that's cool about these sea lurks, technical units on coast. I can try to steal the base, but they probably have nothing.
Request confirmation.
10,000 credits. Should I steal it? Let's steal it. That's a nice base.
Being compromised.
See? Nice little base. Thank you. Go build. We just need to place some fungus around it. It will be a great base.
Perhaps a careful review.
Yeah, that's a vid, right? Yeah. I didn't actually plan to conquer any bases, but I guess since we could, we did. This is our gravity interceptor. It works, very green, but it works. One missile. Oh, I forgot about missile. I could actually take this base then. Oh, it failed. Well, so turns out that you need 2 missiles. Can this one kill the unit in base? Oh yes. We have some luck. It's 18 against 21. So we don't even have the odds. But I think I can conquer this one. Oh my god, it lost.
Turn complete.
Okay, our
Turn complete.
maybe shouldn't have attacked. One more unit.
Turn complete.
Okay, maybe we lost one base, but okay, whatever. $266 over the next 20 years. Okay. So floods are getting worse. So disembark some units from this base that we have stolen. We have actually stolen lots of units. And these are Spartan units, pretty strong. Yeah, very green. We have such a negative morale. But it's fine. Let's go turn complete, see what happens. So I was thinking to start a new game. Although I think I will go for a Tinker game. And we'll play Will to Power as well. But maybe not a full campaign. Maybe do some videos about the game. I could make some guides finally. Like it would be interesting to do Will to Power terraforming. Oh, this is 20 with Blink. Okay. Blink is special ability that ignores all base defenses. Like tachyon fields, and then it's 20 attack. Wouldn't be my first choice for a special unit, but it's strong anyway. Just gonna tell all units to sleep. I don't want to micro. We are gonna build some fungus for these bases so they can work good tiles. Okay, let's see what we researched. Turn complete. Shutdown was surprisingly good. Building pressure domes in bases. So manifolds are the worlds, planets, like this one. So in lore there were 6, I believe. And this is one of the planets where aliens experimented with planet mind and fungus. Drones never arrived at all bases. If this is not a P, I don't know what it. What is telepathic matrix, subspace generator. So this is the generator that aliens build to win their own type of victory. Maybe one day I try to play aliens as well in these kind of games. Okay. Yeah, we overflowed, I think, this much tech. So 2 years until next research. 88%. Lenses are best base. Did we? Yeah, 111 minerals. Okay, sweet. Let's go next turn. So it's just going next turn. We are gonna win this. Don't want like to mess with the game anymore. We could win, for example, Diplo maybe. I don't know, there is on a basis, probably actually not. Although there is secret project to double our votes. Maybe it's possible to win, but hard to say. Okay, you can build it. Someone wants to build this project. We don't really care much. Destroy borehole. We keep ecology. 14k. So another tech. Let's see what we get. Chadon wants to be governor or something. We have 1400 votes. 7,000. Yeah, they have basically as many votes as I have. So if I would double it, I would be, I guess, but we are boosted by 50% by Epilogue Guild. I don't think we can win a Diplo victory unless someone votes for us. Although I want Diplo victories, I want to win one with Transcendence. Yeah, Chadon moving, ton of core launchers. They are good general unit. Although I complained a bit that the AI builds them too much. I would like to see them build a bit more forms, mind forms, a bit less of these.
And when he has brought forth and reared this perfect virtue, he
Spore launchers.
shall be the friend of God. And if ever it is given to man to put on immortality, it shall be given to him. Plato, the Symposium, Data Links.
The friend of God. So this is threshold of Transcendence. So here we are, like this is threshold of a victory. The voice of planet and the ascent to Transcendence. So the voice of planet begins the ascent to Transcendence sequence. Any faction can begin the ascent to Transcendence. And you get +1. So we want to build the voice of a planet, and then you have this. It's 6,000. Completes the Transcendence sequence and ends the human era. The ascent cannot be started until the voice of planet is operational. What's then the last tech? It's just the totem. We'll see. Okay, maybe we can research that one as well. Consult data links. I'll say yes, but this one is 114 and almost done, and this one is less. Let me, if I switch to voice of planet,
Project initiated.
and we get an interlude. Let's look at it. 2349. It has been a rough year at Gaia's Landing, and tempers are beginning to flare at your council sessions. Across the entire region, citizens are reporting strange dreams and even rudimentary contacts. Oh, now everyone can talk with the planet. A new cult revering planet as a vengeful savior has gained wide popularity among the drone population and even with many normals. Its prophets, calling themselves flowers, preach a gospel of abstinence, pacifism, and destruction of private property. The telepathy of the empath schools aren't talking. But many have quietly begun selling off their possessions and withdrawing from public life. Well, this is like young would like this, so we are all gonna become like a hive or something. Meanwhile, cultural life continues unabated. A new dance, the planetary tunda, is sweeping wrecked domes throughout the faction. Dancers stomp in time to the beat and claw at their eyes. What the hell? Morgan Pharmaceuticals has released several new recreational drugs, and the whole of Psi virtual life industry is having one of the most successful years ever. As for yourself, you haven't heard from the voice much lately. She seems preoccupied with her poetry. You have to admit she's gotten a lot better at it since her early doggerel. Some of her newest verse is so deep as to stagger the imagination. More ominously, her predictions of growth dream have become more frequent and more forceful. You have also ordered work on a secret new project you call the Voice of Alpha Centauri, a kind of synergistic psi projector. It should, if all goes well, allow voice to think and communicate more effectively. A prosthetic aid wired directly to the main colony data links. You have not yet mentioned this project to the voice. Okay, so everyone has gone crazy on the planet, and the planet is waking up. Yeah, it doesn't sound pleasant for population, honestly. Okay, let's rush the project, the Voice of Planet, and we'll see next turn the animation. We have tons of money, so I can rush the other one in Lindy's Stressed. Okay, turn complete, let's see. Although, like, I wanted to maybe try some pop booming, but I may do that out of the game. We did pop boom a bit, like, look at this 20 pop. And see, this happens, and I should also report this. So, our unit wants to attack somehow. I don't know how. We automated some units, and see, it asks me to break the treaty. I'll go cancel action, but if AI like follows the same behavior, it may like... Well, they attacked me, surprise attack. I don't know, like, look, they bombarded my farmer. So I believe this is accidental. I complained a bit about this to the developers. I mean, I'm building Voice of Planet, they should maybe attack me, I don't know. But drones attack Spartans and not me, so I don't know, like... It's hard to say what the game is doing sometimes. And let's see, the Book of Planet. We just finished this Voice of Planet, I guess.
Imagine the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, blasted into the planet mind's fragile neural network with the full power of every reactor on the planet. Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation. That is our last-ditch attempt to win humanity a reprieve from extinction at the hands of an awakening alien god.
Okay, interesting, yep. Status report. Fungus growth stabilized. I remember this. Some of the major forests are manifesting new structures we haven't seen before, and growth is still proceeding in some sectors, but critical expansion has now ceased. The faction leaders and staff officer present breathed a collective sigh of relief. For the few minutes after the Inception pending light blinked off, it appeared humanity had written its final chapter, critical fungus growth in all sectors, some outlying settlements overwhelmed. But the data link Psi burst appeared to have disrupted the growth process, and now out in the fungal forest something new has begun. As if your gift to voice is being digested, integrated. Look at the neural feedback we are getting on this thing. The fungus already had far more connectivity than even our most powerful AI. Spore Squad, you have mindworms. Repeat, mindworms in your vicinity. Copy that .stool base, but they aren't moving to attack us. They are just moving around those new fungal towers. Reports continue to trickle in, time passes, and now there is nothing but to wait. First, Deirdre, the synthetic voice booms suddenly from the annunciator, lifting you half out of your couch with fright. Voice window in your mind has remained closed since the inception sequence. Voice must now be using the new Psi link. First, Deirdre, voice continues as the volume is automatically adjusted. Oh, this was like, Deirdre. Yeah. Your gift is well received and we thank you. Our prior form, known to you as a voice, lacked the, how shall we put it? Let us call it bandwidth to recognize the significance of your species, and nearly made a dreadful mistake. Fortunately, your magnificent gift bootstrapped us to the second tier in time to postpone the final metamorphosis. Since we have now mastered your human modes of thought, we shall adopt your name for our home. You may henceforth refer to us as planet. Our growth stage has been suspended but cannot be put off indefinitely. Come children, there is much to be done if you are to join us in the flowering. Okay. So now the planet wants us to join in this flower process. And this is like building a collective consciousness so that the humans are alive in that sense. And that's a cool ending. So Lindy's rest can build Ascent Transcendence, which is, wow, 44 turns. Yeah, it's a lot.
Insufficient energy.
So let's rush it. 26. So you can, yeah, but I cannot rush it anymore, or maybe I can next turn, we'll see. Yeah, it's super expensive in will to power. Maybe I should have then built the other projects, we'll see. Like pump up more production before winning this way. Okay, now we have to deal with Chadon or try to make a peace, which we cannot. Santiago, do you want peace? Nah, she hates us. Well, I'll get rid of yeah.
Turn complete.
This should be like easy cleanup.
Turn complete.
I could even take some bases, why not? 20E.
Perhaps a careful review was an option. Turn complete.
Thank you for your nice base. I hated this base anyway, so I'm glad to take it.
Turn complete.
Like they stuck the base here to annoy us.
Turn complete.
And now they have actually bad defense, they moved the units out. So I can keep taking the bases, I guess. Let's take this one. Whoa, 50% damage. That's a kill. I don't have any speeders. We'll go in. So we took this base as well. Then you can always use like airplanes to kill artillery units. It's a decent use, and I made these empath units, so yeah, empath song. But for example, I can take this base. Cool. Well, this is nice. I can actually take lots of his bases. See, that's bad defense, my friend. You should not have attacked me.
Careful review was an option.
And then you go in and see. We just nicely fixed our borders. This one is well protected. Yeah, they protected this base as well. So that's some nice damage to Chadon done. So since I think I don't need to research anything, I was thinking a bit like to try to boost Psych like this. 60, let's say 60%. And let's see if you can do some pop booming. A bit for fancies, right? Some bases will pop boom, I don't know, like we don't care too much. We'll try to look at it. Let's see, turn complete. This form got stuck. It doesn't know where to go. Yeah, their bombardment is a bit annoying. Okay, they unloaded some troops here. The voice of planet. With the voice of planet operational, humanity may now begin the Ascent to Transcendence. Any faction may now initiate the Ascent to Transcendence project. The first faction to complete will imprint its ideals most deeply on the planetary mind. And this is how you like win. Theoretically, you imprint your ideas on the planet mind, and basically you win together with the planet. I think I could easily kill Shadow, take all his bases. Yeah, he's bad in combat compared to us. Like Santiago is much tougher with morale. Can I rush this?
Insufficient energy.
Yeah, we can keep rushing. So 25 turns. Rush. 23 turns. We are fine here, and now you can also see these golden rams. These are the bases in Pop Boom. They are in the golden ages, but lots of them will Pop Boom. Pop Boom, see? Pop Boom, Pop Boom. So lots of bases are Pop Booming. Now we will skyrocket even more. Can maybe try to conquer a couple more bases. I guess I will not bother much to move units. So let's just keep going. See, unloading units. Maybe someone take one of our bases. But it's cool to see that they are unloading, they are trying something. Although like Will to Power is like heavily focused on defense.
In the class.
Okay, sorry, could not read that last part. So what we are trying is to imprint like our personality on the planet mind, so that when we flower and go together with the planet, in a sense we will be the planet, call it that way, or we will share the consciousness with planet, so the planet will take over at least partly our values of Deirdre, and like build a new human race, or whatever the humans will become, as Gaians, with those values, not with those of Morgan or I don't know, drones or someone else. Meanwhile, I guess we can torture a bit, or just lose some units. We are gonna use that to keep rushing this.
Sufficient energy.
17. Yeah, so like 5 turns or something, I think we will finish it. So to that said, AI will try to build bunkers near the bases, or in between the bases, near the border, and I think they are doing that. Like, there are no bunkers in here, but look at where they place them. On the borders. There. So it seems like the algorithm is working, and they should remove the bunkers they don't need. So I don't know, this one like should be removed. At least that's the idea. It may not mean that it actually works. It's a new thing, so. And look at it, this guy is defending here. Well, that's a good spot. And build, I guess, more of these quantum converters and stuff to have more minerals. Yeah, what I started talking earlier is that build to power favors defense, so it's hard to attack, and then it's easy to defend. But that also like favors a player in a sense that it's relatively easy for me to defend. I don't have to like care much. But then I have a hard time conquering AIs, and I guess that was the main intention, that it's harder to conquer AIs. In that sense, the game is doing what's supposed to do, the mod. He didn't get the bunker bonuses, yeah, in Psi Combat. So next turn we have even more money. Cool, we like money, are you?
Sufficient energy.
Yeah, 4 turns now, 13 to finish, 4,700. Yeah, we got a ton of money. Now we will like scale much, since we are pop booming in all these bases. We are getting extra specialists, and they are giving us 12 econ. So that's a ton, see, ton of energy. What are they trying to attack? My Ascent to Transcendence base? Wow, 13-3.
Combat report.
Well, that's sneaky. Good that I noticed them.
Combat report.
Okay, we destroyed 8 units. Wow, it was full. I should have checked. Look at this. At least they can defend, but this should win, right? Yeah.
Combat report.
Killed ton of units. So I guess maybe they should plan to somehow unload units in time and not lose them in transports. It would be smart. Well, we just upped massive attack. Good that I noticed that. Maybe they can use Planet Buster to hit my base. Who knows? That's 2 wins, 3 wins for us, 4 wins. Some flood. We have pressure, we don't care about flood. 11 turns, let's rush. Even more credits. 6 turns. 560. Last turn we had 4700, now it's 5600. Oh yeah. Bye bye. So that's, I don't know, 26 armor or something, whatever it is. And the fungus, and now this base is fully built. All fungus, and yeah, whatever we could actually build in. We are fine, 1 or 2 more turns, and I think it's GG. Turn complete. So drones lost 1 more base. Yeah, drones were super bad this game. This one is also very interesting, like a good quote, I like it. It's a string disruptor, and then it like means like if you understand how the matter and everything is built, that you can have the best way to destroy it. Yeah, really interesting. And the network backbone is one last project. +1 research at this base for every point of commerce this base receives, +1 research for every network node. Eliminates the negative effects of cybernetic. I mean, this is great, but then we don't need any more research. Negative effect of cybernetic is -3 police, so I guess this is great for that. But it's way too late. I should have killed him with this unit. It's my bad. But even that one barely succeeded. Okay, that's another page. So see, like, it's a big difference between AIs. It's relatively easy to conquer Chadon, so I could go in and... I mean, yeah, it's a planet, but I can go through this. Well, or I cannot. So apparently he has some bases well defended, but these here were not so well defended. He did move lots of units out. Okay, he wants to talk. 5 turns. Yeah. Plus one is 1 turn. 6700. Yeah, we got a ton of money. 24 pop. So like if you just now continue a bit and don't rush like I did. I rushed it to basically not make too long videos, and we are playing the long game. You can have 30 pop cities or even more. As long as you have food, but we have tons of food, you can build satellites. I have 5 of these food satellites and 2 energy ones. I only built 1 on my own, and then governors are building them. They are very expensive in build to power, but they still build them. Like this late game, you can build them. So I can say they didn't impact my game. What's carrying us is this super strong fungus, once you get Manifold Nexus, of course. How much? It's 25 pop, 26 pop. It's cool to see all these bases. And I think that is it. Next turn, we should be watching the video and winning the Ascent to Transcendence, I guess. We are becoming the planet. Nothing of this matters. My people, these bases. Planet will flower, everything will be destroyed, all will be fungus, and the humans will be a thought, a consciousness. And as you have seen in that intermezzo text, or how it is called, the humans have figured out how to upload their consciousness into somewhat psi-tech networks. So it's already possible to upload consciousness even if you lose the body. So, okay, let's do this turn and see. Chadon also trying to build this. It's good that the project is so expensive, so you cannot like quick rush it. Someone cannot steal the victory just like that. Wow, look at this. I don't know, maybe the first time I ever see this event. So all satellites and orbital defense bot destroyed. Bases produce triple energy next year. Actually, this is a huge loss, honestly. Like, these are very expensive. And this is it.
No longer mere earth beings and planet beings are we, but bright children of the stars, and together we shall dance in and out of 10 billion years, celebrating the gift of consciousness until the stars themselves grow cold and weary, and our thoughts turn again to the beginning.
Cool. That's like immortality in a sense. What humans could achieve, I guess. Year 2356, Lady Deirdre of the Gods leads humanity in the Ascent to Transcendence, the next step in human evolution. And you get this nice monument and all of them here. I guess if you go around. Oh, I never even noticed this. Close. The Book of Planet. Yeah, this is super interesting. This is like Epilogue. And it's from 1 billion years, like, I don't know, basically billion years in the future. So let's see what happens million years in the future. After a million or so orbits around your primary, you pause to reassess your efforts. I like how they put this Y like a capital letter. The stellar encapsulation is proceeding smoothly, and in a few 100,000 more orbits, will provide you with 90% draw on your primary radiation, trapping all of the energy of the plane of the ecliptic. This is like Dyson sphere or something. Deep space aux links allow you to watch the frame assembly in low stellar orbit and follow the progress of bug-like Jovian freighters loaded with resupply mass. Occasionally you spot one of your transhuman's friends, symbiotes, supervising activity and scaffolding. Even the immortals sometimes crave the risk and adventure of independent incarnation. Some of the most daring souls even undertook to resume interstellar travel, beginning with a return to your nearest neighbor to sift through the ashes of his third planet and recolonize their home system. Oh, I don't remember this. In the present age, you hear a nanotech civilization is thriving there once again. So yeah, so basically the humans went back to Earth and then recolonized the Earth. So they go with the story that everyone on Earth died. And million years later, so there is a nanotechnology civilization there called... I didn't remember this actually. In such time of repose, you often sift through your personalities and recall your former selves. Your alpha self derives from an individual once called Deirdre. Over the millennia, the exceptional focus and judgment characteristic of this fragment have proven effective on numerous occasions. The Deirdre self now drives all of your long and short-range planning, and is the principal force behind the encapsulation project. So that is it, like Deirdre imprinted herself. So she's like the main decider, I guess, on planning, which is cool. Ponderous but playful is the voice planet personality, avatar of your sessile precursor, who in the present age has devoted her centuries to philosophical pondering. Many others filter about within you, some like the prankster Scott and the demon stamping out all legitimate sentient development of this planet are semi-dominant and often hover near the plane of your thought. Yeah? Others plumb the depths and create new worlds within the abyss of your open-ended neural network. Sunlight plays across your mottled surface and provide pleasing warmth to your organic components. Recently, you have edged somewhat further away from the primary and purged your atmosphere of certain gases in order to allow the occasional friend symbiotes who choose to live among your organic gardens an easily breathable mixture. And I remember this, so the planet can purge the atmosphere, and then in the parts of the planet's symbiotes or what were humans can live there on the planet's surface. In another 8 billion orbits, the primary will drop off the main sequence and alternate arrangements will have to be made. But for now you maintain your gardens as a paradise. The transhumans who live among them call it Eden. Yeah, cool. So the planet is like Eden. Yep. Sweet. And that would be this game. I did play it slowly, so it takes quite a bit to finish the game, and yeah, it's hard to conquer everything. Alpha Centauri games are long and will to power is built that you really need a will to conquer everything. Although it depends who you fight against. Yeah, so what's next? I think I will start a Tinker game, probably with Hive, and then maybe one-off game. Could try Morgan here in Will to Power, and then I may change the format a bit. Maybe drop an occasional episode of Will to Power and do some guides. And the Tinker one will be maybe like this, post shortened 2-hour sessions every, I don't know, few days, twice a week. That is the tempo, like, which seems okay to me, like that I don't burn out. So maybe gonna try to do something like that. Thank you everyone for watching this series, and keep enjoying this beautiful game, and see you in one of the next episodes. Bye.